Hey everyone, this is Germ, and this is Continuing College Pro Tips, a series where I give helpful advice and tips and whatnot to those of you who are in college, probably as a freshman or a sophomore or something like that. Today I want to talk to you about something very important, and that is sleeping. Now, don't turn the video off yet. I promise this isn't just some you need to sleep more plea or anything like that. I actually, sleep was something I struggled with a lot in college because, like a lot of people, I wanted to do lots of things and be around lots of things, and the less you sleep, the more stuff you can do, so I thought. And that kind of evolved into me sleeping about 4 to 5 hours a night, and that wasn't very good for my health. My health started going downhill pretty quick. So I decided I needed to make a change. But, I am somebody, I work best in the evenings. I get more done. So I prefer doing my homework when it was dark outside, everything like that. So I knew I was going to be staying up kind of late. So I decided to just shift my sleeping schedule. If you like waking up late, if you like staying up late, you can do that in college. College is not really like the real world. You do have a lot of flexibility to do stuff like this. So if you want, you can actually shift your whole sleep schedule so you can still get a decent amount of sleep and still be getting everything done that you need to. Now, you might be saying right now, oh, well, you don't understand. I have to stay up because I have all this work I have to do. And I'm going to challenge that and say, no, you just need to work better. I have been through periods in college where I had tons and tons of homework, and then I went through periods where I didn't have a whole lot. No matter how much homework I had, I was able to get it done if I budgeted my time carefully. And one way you can do that is as soon as something's assigned, don't procrastinate even for a day. Just attack it as quickly as you can and start working on it as soon as possible. My dad actually taught that to me. He's a doctor. And so when he was in medical school, he had crazy homework, crazy amounts of homework. And he said as soon as he got a paper assigned, he would leave class, go back to his dorm, and start working on it immediately. And then just keep plugging away at it every single day. And he said he almost never had to stay up late or crunch at the end. He almost always was able to get things done in time. And that's in med school. So, I don't feel like I had an excuse as a lowly art student. So I would challenge you, if you say you don't have enough time, I would challenge you to look at where you're spending your time as far as going to see movies, going to hang out with friends, just screwing around on the internet. I'm betting that you actually do have all the time you need to get enough sleep. And here's another challenge to that. You actually aren't getting as much done if you're not sleeping as long. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but there's solid data to back it up. The average work week is 8 to 10 hours a day for 4 or 5 days a week. Somewhere between 40 and 50 hours is the commonly accepted normal American work week. Now, there are some companies that when it comes crunch time on a project, and actually the video game industry is huge on this, when it comes crunch time, when a deadline's coming up, they'll ask people to stay later, work maybe 60, 70, 80-hour weeks. Some businesses have actually done 100-hour weeks before, which is kind of crazy. I believe it was LA Noire. When it was in crunch time, people were working like 7 hours a day, or 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, just crazy, crazy schedules. And what people have found, what people who do research on sleep and productivity and stuff have found, is that past a certain point, you just stop being productive, especially if you were already tired, like if you stayed up late the night before or didn't get enough sleep the night before, and then you're trying to stay up late or not get much sleep, a couple days in a row. Your ability to do work actually diminishes to the point where you're getting much less work done than if you actually just slept a full 8 hours and kept working. When you're awake. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but it actually works. I put it to the test. I kept track of how much I was getting done when I was sleeping 4 to 5 hours a night compared to when I was sleeping a full 8 hours a night. I would try them for a couple weeks each, just as a little experiment. And when I was sleeping a full 8 hours a night, I had more time to goof off or do whatever I wanted during the day because I was actually getting all my work done much quicker. Turns out your brain can focus much easier. It kind of heals itself when you're sleeping. It kind of just resets itself for the next day, and when you don't give it enough sleep, your brain is still worn out from the day before and it can't properly focus, it can't think as fast, you can't concentrate as much. So you're actually hurting yourself more by trying to stay up later or sleep less in order to get more things done. So I would highly encourage you, if you're having problems with your sleep habits, talk to me. I might be able to help you because I had a lot of sleep issues in college till I worked it out. And I'd love to help you with that because, your health is something you should not take lightly. You should take that very seriously when you're in college, especially if you live in a dorm. So sleep is something very, very important. You need to be getting a full 7, 8, maybe 9 hours of sleep every night if you really want to be doing a good job. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, just leave them as a comment or send them to me in a message, and I'll do my best to answer them. And have a great day.